on the Hour, sponsored by Liberty Mutual Insurance.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. Inflation is slowing down. It dropped to 6.5% at an annual rate in December from 7.1 in November. That makes the sixth straight monthly deceleration. What does it mean for interest rates? CBS News business analyst Jill Schlesinger.
The continued progress on CPI is good news for the Federal Reserve, but at a 6.5% annual pace or 5.7% at the core, the central bankers are likely to continue their rate hike campaign. A steep drop in gasoline prices was responsible for most of December CPI decline. Food and shelter prices both up again. More than 600 flights are delayed in the U.S. today, an additional 80-plus canceled. But that's nothing compared to yesterday's nationwide ground stop, triggered by a corrupted computer database file. Correspondent Chris Van Cleve from Reagan National.
Lawmakers on both sides of the aisle over on Capitol Hill are demanding answers about what happened yesterday. The FAA does say while its investigation is continuing, it does not appear at this time there were any cybersecurity threats that led up to this failure.
The death toll nearing 20 in storm-battered California. The wind tore the roof off Jose Alvarez apartment near San Francisco.
We heard this loud bang. Before we knew it, there was water just pouring inside of our beds and our clothes and everything.
New storms are swamping parts of the state already reeling from widespread flooding, mudslides, and down power lines. A second set of documents marked classified has been found at another location linked to President Biden. CBS's Adriana Diaz first to report the original discovery.
The White House has yet to address the second location, when those documents were found and how. The top Democrat and Republican on the Senate Intelligence Committee have called for an official damage assessment.
Nurses at two of New York City's largest hospitals are returning to work. WCBS TV's Zinnia Maldonado.
Both hospitals reaching tentative agreements with the New York State Nurses Association. Montefiore Medical Center says they came to the agreement with great respect for our nurses and with proposals that reflect their priorities in terms of wages, benefits, safety, and staffing.
The other hospital, Mount Sinai. There's hopeful news for Earth, and it comes from a climate startup. CBS's Stacey Lynn.
The Wall Street Journal says this could be a whole new industry. Climeworks uses a process known as direct air capture to pull carbon dioxide from the open air and then stores it underground. Many companies have been racing to remove carbon dioxide from the atmosphere to help the environment, but this is the first time a company has been successful on a bigger scale.
This is CBS News.
Nobody should.
Well, that's today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I'd like to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody.